every man's greatest nightmare, just like you guys talking about, our biggest nightmare is being our resources. Having a kid that we thought was our...
What'd you say? Getting pimped out for your resources? That's because you have no game, buddy. Triple TG game. We back in this thing. You already know what it is. If you do not know who I am, my name is Diamond, and I run this channel called True to the Game. You already know why you came today. We are going to be reacting to masculine shit comes after Myron over facts and got destroyed. We're going to see, because a lot of these videos, of course, these are fresh and fit clips. And a lot of these videos be saying that the woman got destroyed, the masculine woman got destroyed. However, it seems that Myron just gets exposed. So we're going to see if that is the same thing. Look at this nigga right here in the velvet. In the velvet. This nigga here, I don't know what the fuck he got on. But anyway, man, let's go ahead and get into the video. If you are pimping out a simp, like this video. Make sure you comment your thoughts below. Hit that subscribe button right next to it. Ring that bell. Select all notifications so you do not miss an upload where I'm getting you closer to being a pimp. Less of a simp. Let's get into it.
I'm trying to understand. What are you guys trying to argue right now?
Wait, listen. I have something to argue. I feel like I said,
Jerry.
in the beginning, a word is a word and a definition is definition of the word.
Yes.
At the end of the day, you cannot say this makes a girl a hoe and this doesn't make a boy a hoe. A hoe is what? Somebody who has sex with multiple people, right? So if a girl is a hoe from having multiple sex with people, a guy is a hoe for having sex with multiple people. If a girl cheats on her husband by having sex with outside of her relationship, then a guy is a cheater for having sex outside of his relationship. So I feel like it's the same concept between both sides. So you can't say I'm a hoe if I'm in a relationship or I'm in marriage.
Look at Fredo ass.
And I decide to go out with somebody else, and then now you decide to step out on the relationship, you are a cheater. So we need to accept it on both ends, and that's why it's called a marriage, because it's 50-50, and you come together and build 100.
It's 50-50.
And it is 50-50.
And on the days that one person has 20, you should be carrying 80.
We're not doing it based upon what I offer and what you offer. As a man, you have your own responsibilities. As a woman, I have my own responsibilities, regardless if you feel like it's enough for you, and regardless if I feel like you're doing enough for me. At the end of the day, you're a man and I'm a woman, and I would never regard to what you have and you would never regard to what I have. You can't have a baby, so you can't tell me what it feels like to have a child. I can't work as hard as you, so I can't tell you how hard you're working. But at the end of the day, you're a man, I'm a woman, and we're coming together to build this union.
Are men and women equal?
No, we're not equal.
So how is it a 50-50 partnership?
Because one side is nurturing and one side is physical.
I'm gonna say this, man. Me personally, I'm not partnering with anybody who I'm having a situation with, who I'm in a relationship with, or whatever the case is, right? It's not a partnership. It is a dictatorship. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that sounds terrible. But what I'm saying is I'm leading the situation, right? And if you're not okay with that, you can go. So it's not really a dictatorship. I feel like a dictatorship, somebody has to be there, right? And it's not like I'm trying to control anyone, because you can leave at any moment. But you have to know that my plan is my plan, and plan A is all that exists. There is no plan B. What they say when it comes to success, you have a plan A and that's it. Ain't no plan B, C, D, E, F, G. All the focus and energy goes on plan A. And plan A is what I decide plan A is. If you are down with me and being with me and plan A, then hey, you can come with me. If not, then that's fine. You can go. But I do agree, it ain't 50-50. Yeah, I'm a woman, but it ain't 50-50, because it's going to be 100% of what I want to do. Some people might say, oh my gosh, Diamond, that's so selfish. It's not selfish, because I'm not holding anybody against their will. I'm not putting a gun to anybody's head and saying, you have to be with me. You have to be in my experience. You have to be in my reality. I'm not begging nobody to be with me and be under my rule. No. But the women who fuck with me want to be under my rule. They want to be under my leadership. They want to be on plan A with me. And everybody else who's not meant to be there are not going to be there, obviously, right? So, hey.
Union,
yes,
we are equal.
Part.
And that's what we have to, like, desensitize from, because everybody's trying to say, like, oh, you're this, and you're, like, 90, and I'm, like, 70.
Who's supposed to be the leader in the relationship?
The man.
Oh.
See, I agree with this part. I agree with, hey, me and Myron agree on something. I will agree with this. I agree with this. And it's not to say that the woman who I'm with is beneath me, but she has to submit to my leadership. Now, she doesn't have to. I don't like to say has to. She willingly submits to my leadership is what it is. So That is what it is. Call it what you want.
Oh, by definition, we're not equal then. Done.
I disagree.
No, but
By
that does
definition,
not give you the man does not give you the everything. That does not allow you to be ignorant.
No, it's not ignorant.
That is ignorance because that does not give you the ability to do what you want. At the end of the day, you're supposed to.
I'm gonna do what I want because I'm popping. I do what I want because I'm popping. Facts. I do what I want because I'm popping. But I will say this. Me being my genuine, authentic self does not consist of lying to you and going behind your back to cheat with women. I'm going to tell you up front, look here, baby. I'm having these experiences and sharing my world with you for a reason, right? I enjoy it. It's an enjoyable experience. And for however long this lasts, I'm going to appreciate the present moment with you, right? We're going to create new memories, new moments, and things of that nature. However, you're not going to be the only one that I'm going to be creating experiences with. You're not going to be the only one that I'm going to be entertaining. You're not going to be the only one. And I'm going to let her know up front. And yes, she might not want to hear it, but actually, a lot of women do want to hear it. They hate to hear it, but they love to hear it. They crave to hear that because it's genuine, it's authentic, it's real. And it's so many underhanded bitch-ass niggas who are going behind her back, doing dirt, lying, not being man enough, insecure enough in themselves to be up front. You gotta be one weak ass, insecure ass nigga if you gotta lie to a bitch about dealing with other bitches. What, you scared she gonna leave and not fuck with you? You're insecure and you're weak. Because if you have a problem with me dealing with other bitches, hey, I don't want you in my life anyway. I don't give a fuck. Don't care. Because this is how I run my shit. This is plan A. Like I said, there is no plan B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. There's only plan A. So if you with it, I'm with it. If you ain't with it, that's cool. Either way, we cool. So I will say that. There's no reason to go behind a woman's back when you can say all of this shit up front and she will respect you even more. Her pussy gonna get even wetter. It's gonna get even better. Trust and believe. Because women already, they always say that men are very competitive. Women are just, if not more, competitive because they have emotions behind that competitive spirit. They trying to be top dog, numero uno, the main chick. Facts. And they respect a man who can be open and honest about their intentions.
And one person in charge of the relationship. I think that's where it's going wrong.
My palm itching. I think crypto might be going back up, man. Look, I'm finna give me some more money on.
Let me get this straight.
Why would you disrespect the person that you love and you're supposed to be creating
one mic at a
anyway?
time. You guys can't all talk over each other. It's got to be one microphone at a time. You guys are hurting the quality of the show
All
by
I need is one mic. Hey, shout out to Nas.
speaking all at the same time. I'll address your thing first. So, by your own admission, men and women aren't equal, and then by
Yes.
your own admission, men are supposed to lead the relationship. So, explain to me, as the leader who has the responsibility now of taking care of you, because I'm the leader, you expect to be a partnership. That's not a fair deal for me. So, you're telling me that you have equal say when I'm the one that's responsible for everything? That's
Okay.
ridiculous.
So I'll address.
Hey, I never thought that I would agree with Myron, bruh. I agree with Myron. Ain't that crazy? I thought y'all gonna be like, Diamond, what? You agree? I agree with what he's saying. That's crazy, bruh.
This is like this. At the end of the day, our feelings are the same thing.
And this ain't about feelings, baby. Ain't no feelings in this shit. Talking about feelings. And that's the thing, man. You know, a lot of women are very emotional, right? They lead with their feelings. And this conversation is feelings driven. It's very emotionally driven. Feelings and emotions ain't got shit to do with there's a leader. There's a top dog. There's a El Capitan, right? There's an El Capitan. So you don't have a say. I'm going to just say this. Yeah, you can have an opinion, but, and I'll hear you out, but I'm still going to do what I believe is best for the situation. Point blank, period.
If I cheat on you, how would you feel?
Cheating from a woman is not the same as cheating from a man.
Why
at
is
all.
that not?
Okay, I don't agree with that. Now you lost me, Myron. You lost me. You lost me. You lost me. Because why is a nigga cheating in the first place? Why can't you be upfront with what you want?
Please explain
You're
that.
putting health at risk.
Wait,
either
no.
way.
Let him explain. Why is it not the same if a man cheats on a woman from a woman cheating on a man? Why is it not the same?
What do men look for in women?
I don't want to answer no questions. Just
No,
answer
no,
that
no, no,
question.
no, because
Right, answer the question directly, bro. Honestly.
Because here's the thing, you need to understand what I'm going to say here, so I need to ask you the question to see what.
Nah, he trying to think about the answer. He don't know what the fuck he finna say because there's no acceptable way that you can say that cheating is okay on the man's side. You lost me, Myron. You lost me. I thought we was really gonna I thought I was gonna make it through a video where I actually agree with everything that he's saying, but he done lost me right here. Let's continue.
What your knowledge is for this to make sense.
Go ahead.
What do women bring to a relationship that men look for?
We have your children. You would not be able to reproduce without us.
But hold on. What leads to the children?
Or you?
I think men look for
You?
submission.
Please stop. We're here, right? So you interrupting doesn't
No,
help.
it's okay. It's okay.
So
It's fine.
No.
what do men look for in the relationship?
What do they look for? I'm not a man, so I wouldn't know what you're looking for. But I would be looking for.
Fantastic.
So tell me what
You
you're
want a
looking
man?
for.
Yeah. So one of the biggest things that men look for in a woman is a woman that's not promiscuous. There's a
Okay.
reason why men want a
That's
woman
correct.
that's a virgin,
Some
right?
men.
Yes.
Okay. Why do men want virgin?
I'm sorry, I don't want a woman that's a virgin. I want a woman who know what the fuck she doing. She can pot that pussy, pot that pussy, pot that pussy, pot that pussy. That shit gonna come with some miles. I ain't gonna lie, the type of pussy I want is gonna come with some miles, baby. I need you to know what the fuck you doing. You feel me? And I'm gonna also teach you some new shit in the process. I don't want a bitch with no fucking miles, bruh. Now, I'm not judging virgins out here. I'm not judging women who ain't done nothing, but bruh, don't you think you're gonna have a much more enjoyable experience with a bitch who got some miles on that pussy? Fellas, come on, fellas. I'm gonna need y'all to type in the chat right now. Type in the motherfucking comment section. Don't you want a bitch who can, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you really even have fun with a shit with a chick that ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Ain't got no miles on the shit? Come on. Come on. The only thing that applies to is a car. You want a shit that ain't been driven before, right? You want a car that ain't been driven. Ain't got no miles on the shit. But when it comes to the woman, you want that bitch to have some XP points, right? Some experience. I'm just speaking on, like, for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking for myself. What she do outside of me, as long as she keeping it safe, she keeping it clean, I don't give a fuck what she doing, right? Now, there's different stipulations and standards when I do, you know, if you are my chick or whatever the case is, right? Yeah, you know, you can't be doing the same shit that you was doing. But once again, that's something that she has to be willing and wanting to do, right? I'm never going to make a bitch feel like she needs to do anything or be a certain way for me. I want her to want to do the things that she's doing because she wants to do them, if that makes sense.
Because they're weirdos.
No, because
That
because
right there.
technically you
You're-
want a virgin because
you're
they're
idolizing
clean.
a small child.
Please stop interrupting. Why do men want virgins?
They usually want them because they're clean, they're untouched. Like that's the nature of a woman. Like
a kid. Exactly.
I don't know how to really explain it, but that's just like
They're clean, they're untouched. What do you mean? Like, I don't know about clean, because look, even a V word, somebody with a V card could still have some thank coochie. And a woman who got some miles on that pussy, she might keep her shit extra clean. So you can't really even say that. You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying. You know, a woman who has never been touched. To me, that gives me a vibe to where it's like, like, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not judging women who don't have any miles on her. But if I had the say so, I want a chick who got some miles on her, who has some experience, who, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is comfortable, like, already in her element. That's just me, though. Different strokes for different folks.
Okay, let me explain it for you because you guys don't understand it. There's a difference here because I understand women on a very deep level, but you guys don't necessarily understand men, okay?
No,
the reason why men
You don't understand women, fam. You don't. You don't.
want women that are virgins is because we can ensure paternity, make sure the kid is ours. Every man's greatest nightmare, just like you guys talking about rape, our biggest nightmare is being our resources. Having a kid that we thought was our...
What did you say? Getting pimped out for your resources? That's because you have no game, buddy. If you have game, that wouldn't even be a situation for you to even speak about. Point blank, period. It's just facts. A nigga with game is never going to be used for his resources. Never. Damn, Dogecoin is fucking popping the fuck up. Like, what happened? Did Elon tweet or something? Like, what is going on? I wonder if the rest of the altcoins are running like this. That's crazy. But anyway, man, look. Let me shut up, because, you know, these altcoins sometimes be pumping and motherfucking dumping, depending on what Bitcoin is doing. But But yeah, man, like, it is so funny because these looks, money, status ass niggas are always afraid and insecure about a woman using them for something. And why? Is because they put, like I say in every video, they put stuff in front of who they really are. So the woman doesn't even know who they are. A woman can't even have a chance of loving who they really are because they put their money, looks, and status in front of who they are. And they say, accept me, woman. Look, I've got money. Accept me, woman. Look, I've got status. Accept me, woman. Look, I've got whatever it is that they're trying to put in front of them, right? So the woman can't even see you. And not only that, not only can she not know you, you don't even know yourself. Because if you knew yourself, you would know that you wouldn't have to put looks, money, and status or anything in front of who you are. You would just show up as who you are. There will be nothing in front of you. This is who I am. This is what it is. And this is what I want out of the situation. This is what I expect out of my situations with women. Take it or leave it. This is me. This is me. I don't have to put in anything in front of me. Either you fuck with me or you don't. Either you fuck with the plan or you don't. That's it. But you will notice what a nigga with no game is always going to be insecure and always going to be worried about a woman using them for their resources. A nigga with game can't relate. Can't relate.
You guys talking about rape? Our biggest nightmare is being our resources. Having a kid that we thought was ours that we find out isn't a kid later. Our kid. Now, how do you ensure that? Oh, she's a virgin? My kid.
Paternity test.
I can go ahead and
test.
Let me just tell you this, Myron. You know how many bitches out here is lying about being virgins? I know some personally. Not judging them. But you know how many women will lie and say that they never get their shit beat down before and they get their shit beat down every single week? So how can you really... Come on, man. A bitch can really pretend too. I've heard this from women's mouths before, saying, yeah, I act like it hurt, like, And I'm sitting here like, God damn, bro. Like, these women really be, you know what I'm saying? They really be fooling these niggas out here, man. So be careful. Be careful what you ask for, because that virgin might have had 90 million dudes that she was fucking with, right? And she just trying to act like she ain't a virgin. Or she trying to act like she a virgin. So, hey, man. Be safe out here.
Look, see, this is why...
Be safe out there, fellas.
That's a low IQ comment, because how long have we had paternity tests?
But we're in 2023.
No, but I just want to finish. Like,
The fact that Fredo is just back here not saying shit is funny as hell.
How long have we had paternity tests? Maybe within the past 50 years?
Since like
70 years? Well, human beings have been around way longer than that, right?
They didn't have
okay,
paternity tests.
so since the beginning of time, men have wanted women that are not promiscuous and not hosts that we can ensure the kid is ours.
Yes.
Now, let's go back to your question, the cheating thing, right? Mm-hmm. The reason why when a woman cheats it's a problem is because now you've effectively demonstrated that I can't ensure paternity.
Okay, you're about dumb as hell, all right? I tried to give you some credit in the beginning, but now you sound stupid. This is the one thing that I don't agree with. A woman cheating and a man cheating is two people not being faithful. Two people going behind the other person's back. It's not right for a man to do, just like it's not right for a woman to do. Okay, Myron? You sound stupid as fuck. If you are justifying men cheating with the reasoning that you just stated, you sound dumb as hell. And I'ma say it. Because once again, why does a man have to go behind a woman's back to cheat? You scared of her? Are you that scared of your woman that you can't even look her in the face and say, look, you're not the only bitch I'm gonna be fucking with? You're that much of a pussy.
That's why men have an issue with girls that are hoes. That's why a guy can't look at a video of his girl getting smashed. That's why men have a deep repulsion for women that are promiscuous, because we can't ensure the kid is ours. On the other hand, a dude that can fuck a bunch of girls is attractive. Why? Because women are followers. They're group thinkers. Go into a nightclub where all the girls concentrated with 2 or 3 guys. Men.
Fredo, sit your ass down somewhere. He like, yeah. Because he know he a cheating ass nigga. If y'all don't know, pretty boy Fredo done caught up so many times cheating on his chick. There's nothing manly insecure about a nigga cheating? Nothing. Nothing. A real man is going to be up front and say, look, baby, like I said in the beginning of the video, this is me. You're not going to be the only one. But if you enjoy our time together and you enjoy the experiences that we have together, look, for however long it's going to be, look, you can ride with me. If you want to get out, you can get out. Look, it's giving the woman a chance to accept it or reject it. But you have to give her that chance. If you don't give her that chance, you're basically saying, I'm scared to tell my bitch that I'm going behind her back. You're a pussy.
Men that can attract women are attractive. Women that have sex with a lot of men are not attractive. We are not the same.
Okay, so
with that said, hold on, no. Y'all don't understand basic biology. So that is why, if a man, right, has a woman, we don't ask for much. Be pretty, don't be a pain in the ass, be submissive, and don't be a fucking whore. So if you go and you cheat on me, you violated one of the biggest...
You could tell this nigga Myron been cheated on a bunch of times in his life, because he has no game, and he thought that his looks, money, and status would be what it took to keep a bitch on lock. Nah, it's not, buddy. Alright, man, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video right here. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, man. Like I said, it's too easy. It's too easy breaking these niggas down. It is. You know, I was with him up to a certain point. And then he started saying that niggas should be cheating. You sound weak as fuck. You are weak as fuck and you're insecure as fuck. I'm going to say it in every single video. Alright? Anyway, if you want my help directly and you don't want to be a weasel and you want some real game, right? And you actually want to have great experiences with women and you don't want to have an underlying hate for women. If you want to get that shit out of your system, right? Book a one-on-one coaching session with me at the Diamond Life 888. We're going to get you right. Let me know your specific situation so I can guide you through, give you some advice on the situation. If you have no bitches, you want one. If you have one bitch and you want a ton. If you got a ton of bitches and you got a ton of problems, hit me up. Book a one-on-one coaching session with me. All right? We're going to get you right. Other than that, if you are pimping out a simp like this video, comment your thoughts below. Hit the subscribe button. And on the right to that, you will see a bell. Hit the bell. Make it ring. Select all notifications so you do not miss an upload where I am getting you closer to being a pimp and less of a simp. I will see you in the next one, and last but not least, I'm out this thing. Stay true to the game.